Hello friends, you're the Lonesome Gamer, and I'm still playing Fields of Fire. It's now turn 7 of 10, and I think we're actually doing really good. We now managed to control basically these lower 3 lines. So in the end there is just this line here left to clear, and then these 2 objectives. And we have contact right now because there is this incoming marker here, but this will be gone in the next turn, so there is no more danger here. And then we have that sniper up here, but right now it isn't shooting at anybody, so that's okay. By the way, I was corrected here. The sniper will not unspot again. Once he is spotted, they always stay spotted. So that makes it much easier. I thought when he would leave line of sight, he becomes unspotted again, but this is not the case. Okay. So I guess that's it, and let's start here with the friendly higher HQ event. No event. So now we will activate the COHQ. And that's a 4, because the guy is in cover, it remains a 4. Which allows us now to activate the other guys. Let me see, I think... Okay, I guess I'm gonna activate everyone except for the XO. Okay, so the activation of the CO is complete, and we're gonna activate 1st Sergeant, 1st Platoon, 2nd Platoon, and 3rd Platoon headquarters. So let's start again with the 1st Sergeant. And, well, actually this guy has 4 commands, so maybe that doesn't make any sense. No, we're gonna activate the XO then. Okay, yeah. So let's start with the XO. Oh, okay. That's 5 commands, because he's undercover. He's allowed to take all these 5 commands. Well, and let's see what we can do. First of all, we're gonna order this artillery spotter, this forward observer, to rally. So the forward observer is a fire team right now, so it's green. So we're allowed to only draw 1 card. And we didn't make it, and then we're gonna spend, that was our first action, and then we're gonna spend another command point to exhort, and we draw another card, and again we didn't make it. Yeah, great. Okay. So I guess that's it for now. And we're gonna activate 1st Platoon. And right now it has 2 command points. And that gives them 4 additional command points. They're here, I think, undercover. Yeah, exactly. So we got now 6 command points. That's pretty good. And I think we're gonna simply enter the farm here with the whole platoon. Yeah, okay. Okay, we now got first, second platoon left here on the cart with a rifle grenade. And first platoon is now here on the farm. So that cost me 2 points to enter that farm. Then I'm going to give a rally order for this fire team to change into an assault team. So that is 1, yeah, and this time we were successful, so that's pretty cool. So we can simply flip this, and then in the next turn we can use that assault team to scout here, for example, the hetero bucket. So that was the second command. That was really good. And then I'm gonna order, well, I think first platoon to search for cover. So they're allowed to draw 3 cover markers. 3 cards. That's 1, 2, and yeah, they were successful. That's pretty cool. We got to reshuffle the deck. Okay, and then we can check, because it's urban cover, what kind of cover this is. So we draw another card. That is number 1, and this might be actually again a strong building, although I'm not absolutely sure about that. Let's see. Exactly. That's a strong building. That's really good. Here we are. So we can place that here. And these guys are actually exposed. Okay. Fine. Okay, that's it then for first platoon. Second platoon has 1 command point left, so we draw again. And we got 2 additional points this time because it's not under cover and green. So second platoon comes with 3 command points. And, well, let me see. Yeah, guess it will simply move here into the marsh for 2 command points, just like that. Under cover here. So they are exposed but not pinned. Okay. This is it. 2 command points for second platoon. And he saves the other 2. Okay, and let me see. We then got 3rd platoon, and these are 3 command points because they're also not undercover. There. Okay, here we are. And I think I simply move with the whole platoon probably here under the hedgerow. Yeah, makes sense. This way I'm in cover. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, so we move with these 2 under that hedgerow here. On the other hand, yeah, it makes sense to do that. Okay, then I'm exposed. And in addition, I will try to rally and to change that fire team into an assault team. So, yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm gonna use my last command. And draw a card, and again I was successful. That's awesome, really cool. So here we are. Very good. That's amazing. Okay, I think that was good. So, 1st Sergeant is left for the initiative. 1st Sergeant has 4 points left, so he will gain 1. That brings him up to 5. And we got him here. And I think the 1st Sergeant will actually enter the strong building here. So, well, he will basically order the artillery FO forward spotter, the heavy machine gun, and himself to enter the farm. So that cost him 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. He can save 2 points. And now he's actually moving in here, and that means that the heavy machine gun will now start shooting into the woods. That's fine with me, I guess. And these guys are exposed. So now we can remove this small arms fire here and place instead heavy weapons. Okay, and of course we got a mark that we did spend some ammo here with the heavy machine gun. Okay, that is gone. And by the way, I think also that the light machine gun will also fire here. Yeah, exactly. That's first weapons. And what about second weapons? Aren't they here somewhere too? Nah, that doesn't seem so. Okay, so the other light machine gun will also fire. Okay, now we come to the general initiative. and that gives us 4 points, which is really cool. So let's bring our people together. First platoon here moves in here. Also under this strong building here, and he's exposed then. Okay, and that's a good thing, because now the whole first platoon is together again in the farm. I think that makes a lot of sense. And okay, what else do we have? Oh, no, yeah, here we got second platoon. And I think I'm going to move second platoon here into the marsh. And then they're also all together. And that is, I think that's a pretty good. That's pretty good. That will help me then if I start my assault on the last cards. To save command points. And okay, we got 2 left now. Actually, I'm even thinking about moving this guy onto the hedgerow, so he's together also with the rest of his platoon. Could be an interesting idea. I mean, why not? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Makes sense, I guess. So he moves in here. And then I'm going to remove that PDF marker here. So now we're actually prepared to start the final attack. And we can use that last we can use this last command point to make a rally attempt with the artillery forward observer, and we're not successful here. Okay. Fine. So that was that turn, and it was more or less just some organizing our troops, preparing them for the final attack. So no real movement ahead, but I think it's fine this way. I hope it is, actually. And now let's see, we got now the enemy higher HQ event segment, and there is no event. Then we got the mutual capture, mutual vehicle, update fire missions. So that means now we can remove this marker here, and no potential contact markers, combat effects. Oh, I forgot the activity check again. So it's now this guy here is pinned. Okay, so the unit is pinned, not under cover. So we draw between these, and there is no leader. So we draw between 5 options. And that is number 2. So it's no action. But because it is not engaged, it will now attack one of my cards, and this is it will attack the largest target, meaning the card with the most steps. And I'm pretty sure it's actually the farm. Yeah, I think it's the farm. So we here have then an all pinned marker on that farm. Yeah, here we go. This is not exactly great, but I hope it's not too dangerous. I mean, the people in the strong building should be safe. It's not that great for the others outside, but okay. Well, and that's the enemy activity check then. And then we can check for combat effects. So let's start on this card. Here's a lot going on now. First, the guys here in the strong building. So that's a +3, and a +2 is a +5, and a +7. So the maximum is +6. So let's see. First one, that's a miss. And now these guys, the other guys are exposed, so it's only a +5. CO for Sergeant. That's a miss. Mortar. Another miss. Heavy machine gun. That is a pin. And that's not so great. First platoon. That's a miss. And that's it. These are the guys in the strong building. Okay, the others are more in trouble. They are exposed, so that's a +2, and a -2 is 0, and a +2 because it's all pinned. So it is a +2. Let's start with the first platoon HQ. He's pinned. It's not good. The mortar. That's a hit. Okay. So we gotta check a line unit. That's a casualty. C. So we lose our mortar unit. Okay. Light machine gun. +2. Oh, come on. That's another hit. And this is a paralyzed team. Okay, that was pretty bad now. And we got the bazooka here. And that is pinned. Third first platoon. That's a miss. And the assault team. And that's also a miss. Okay, so it wasn't exactly great. Could have been worse though. Okay, let's see. We got okay, so basically now, what does that mean? These guys are all pinned. Nah. Okay. Yeah, and these are exposed, but not pinned. That wasn't exactly good. And then we have here a +2, and that's a +1 because they're pinned, so that's a +3. -3 for heavy weapons, -1 for crossfire, so it's at -1. And this time it's a hit, which is good. Well, let's check the result. It's only a litter team. That could have been worse, actually. So we will now flip these guys. And then we're going to place a litter marker here. At least they stay pinned because they were hit. So that is definitely good. But now we have to remove the heavy weapons fire here, simply because the heavy machine gun is now pinned. Yeah. Okay. So the best we can give now is a small arms fire. Maybe in the next turn we could order to throw a grenade or something. Oh, I'm not sure yet. Okay, it wasn't exactly great, but yeah, it could have been worse. Okay. Now we got to remove all these exposed markers. And that's this one here. And it's this one here. Put one over here. What about these? Yeah, here's also one. And I guess that's it. Okay, so now we're done here. Oh, and this goes now in both directions, this PDF marker here. And, well, basically, I think it's still okay. We're ready for the big attack on the last, or on the last but one line here. And then we'll see what it brings. Hope to see you in my next video. Until then, bye.